guys, welcome back. So it's been a long time since I've done a speed build, and the new Cunning Stunts creator has come out, and I really haven't done a speed build with it. Part of the reason is I did the one on the live stream the first night it came out. Myself, Ouch, and Dave, we all kind of jumped on and did a triple live stream. In fact, if you guys missed that, go ahead and look back on our previous videos. And on that night, we kind of invented a few things, and one of them being the boosted turtle slide. So I thought I was going to fuck around with that a little bit in here, and at the same time kind of experiment with using some of the old template concepts that we used to use with the older props. Try that out with some of the newer ones. I grabbed some of those big curved walls and I spiraled them out, and I grabbed some roads and then spiraled them out, and I grabbed some of those tall vaulted high roads with the arch in them and spiraled those out, so you can kind of see what those are coming up here. But right now, this is what I was always talking about. When people started the new creator stuff, I knew the tubes would get a little old at first, so I really only want to use the tubes as transition pieces, catchers, and elevators. I don't like making the entire race about them. So if you notice here, I automatically started off with the ramp. I'm going to jump in the tube because I'm trying to get some elevation here, but I don't want to stay in the tubes forever. I also like building around this area. I like building around the bridges for the one reason that whenever you build around the bridges, you get a really good concept of scale because you have these buildings around and you have these bridges around. So if you notice, a lot of my races, they tend to be around the bridges, the red one or the green one here. And so we kind of start over at this area so you can see how fast you climb, say, above just the height of the bridge right there. And so right now what we're trying to do is we're trying to curl up so we can land on a platform or something up here, because I'm trying to get some height, and so I can put down some of these templates that I built already. You'll see I made a few templates, and they're kind of neat ones, but that's what this race is I kind of wanted to show some people out there, just not people in specific, I mean just creators in general, that I feel we've been neglecting what these props are. I kind of think that everyone got the new props and automatically just started clicking tubes together, which that's what Rockstar wants you to do, and you don't want to do what they want you to do. You want to do your own thing. And so, as you can see, like this prop right here, it's that curved ramp, but spiraled out, so it creates like a wall ride kind of a shape. And if you notice, I started off with a blue one here, but then we did stumble on a couple of glitches in the creator tonight, and one of those glitches being that the color of these props changed. And if you look, see, that one is arched a little sharper. It's the medium instead of large ramp, and I angled it so it's a little bit higher and made those purple. But we're doing boosts along the edges, and we're going to make a wall ride. And that, my friends, is the tall arched wall, and then we spiraled that out to create like a channel, like a slide channel that you can wall ride on the inside of. And so that's what I'm doing right there, is I'm lining up two of those, so you're intended on driving on the inside channel inside there on the curve that is now created. See that? And so those are three different wall rides with three different prop templates. The last one takes up a lot of pieces, and then the other ones didn't take up that many each. And then here we have spiraled roads. You know the spirals we used to make with the barges. Well, we can easily make them with these, so I went ahead and make a couple of them, one going each direction. I made these props before planning on what I was going to do with the races, so I just kind of made a bunch of props and just decided afterwards to figure out what to do. And so yeah, so right now I'm just kind of connecting them. What we're going to do with this is I want it to climb, and then we're going to kind of plop out a flipper ramp, and then we're going to go with like a turtle slide. But first, let's go ahead and put some speed boosts all over the place. And if you notice, the arched high arches, it's white and orange right now, and then my walls are purple and blue. But if you notice a little later, we're going to stumble on a glitch where most of my props turn red for no good reason, and I'm not sure why that is. And so right here, we're turning what should be a little wall ride into a flipper ramp. So these props, they're really versatile, and I think we're using them all wrong. I think we're using them just the way the game intends you to use them, and you're never going to get interesting rhythms out of the game that way. You're never going to get that moment that makes you go, dang, if you're constantly just going down the tubes and jumping on the flippers. I mean, they're kind of fun to get used to, but I kind of want us to all kind of make more. And so right there you can see I'm using that high yellow and black wall as kind of a guide rail, so when you do go up to the flipper, you don't go flipping off the sides. And those work pretty good. Those work pretty good. And so right now, after that, I want to turn it into a turtle slide. And at first, I thought I was going to use this little guy here, but as it turns out, it really wasn't the best prop. It was really cumbersome to move around, and afterwards, once you put the boosts inside there, it really didn't work the way I wanted it. So, but I do try it anyways. But it does give you a good shot of what that prop looks like. That's the template that I turned into basically your typical wall ride circle out of those high arched walls. So I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos lately. I've been doing a lot of streams lately. You can expect streams basically on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and then randomly throughout the week. Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays are my days off, and then throughout the week, they'll just randomly, I'll just do them if I happen to have the chance. But you can expect videos from me just about every single day. In fact, if you missed some of my recent videos, there's one that I kind of wanted to point out that I was hoping if you guys had the chance, go check it out. I'll put a link to it in the video right here. And that's going to be my speed draw of Immortan Joe. Like, in my real life, I'm a bartender, but I like to draw, and I've always liked to draw, and I don't really do much else with the drawing except for maybe just this for you guys. And so the other day I did a stream where I drew for about 2.5 hours Immortan Joe, the bad guy from Mad Max, and so I took that footage and sped it up and put some music over it, turned it like a nice little speed build, so you can watch that whole drawing unfold in just exactly 5 minutes. So anyways, if you guys think that sounds interesting, please go check that out. And if you could hit that share button. I know it's a little bit out of my range of the normal things I do. It's not GTA and it's not Black Ops, but if you guys want to hit that share, or maybe just hit a like or whatever, I'd most appreciate it. So I hope, as always, these videos give you guys new ideas. I mean, I know I'm not like the slickest creator. My stuff is a little clumsy sometimes, but I think sometimes I do come up with some neat ideas. And so what I'm trying to do here is it's kind of just a shout out to all the other creators out there to say, guys, let's stop making a bunch of tubes going into tubes going into tubes. We used to get so excited every single time GTA creator would come out with one new box or one new container or one new whatever, and they came out with 150 new props, and we're barely using them. We're just using them like as Tinker Toy racetrack sets, and I think we could do a whole lot better. And so I saw a couple of really awesome things out the other day. I saw iMac made this really awesome race that had this kind of rollover flipper, and that was really awesome. And so I don't know, I'm just hoping to see more. I know this isn't the most incredible thing. It's just another random wall ride turtle slide kind of a thing, but I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping it kickstarts some ideas with new people, opens their eyes to the fact that there's a whole lot of possibilities what we can be doing with this. And if you notice, I do like to use the ugly colors. But once you're inside the race, you most appreciate it. As you're going by and these odd colors are flying by your windows, it really does make the thumbnails and makes the view out the windshield that much more confusing and awesome. If you look at the thumbnail I used for this video, for instance, it's kind of hard to tell which way is even up once you're in there. And so right there you can see I'm laying down a bunch of speed boosts, and what those are doing is we're coming out of a flipper ramp and we're going into a turtle slide. So I made this channel so that your car doesn't spin around as it turtle slides going down along those boosts, and I put a little orange roof on it right there. And we're going to exit by having a tube just barely climb over the lip of where the turtle slide exits, so that when you go upside down, your wheels will connect with the top of the tube right there. And we're going to come down to right there. So we're about to finish this up, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this speed build. Make sure to tune in my channel every single day. I'll have new videos for you. If you enjoyed the speed draw, please leave a comment and like. That one's kind of a lot of effort for me, and I don't do them very often. So I'm kind of hoping to get a little bit of traffic on that. And if you guys do like those, I'll do more of those. Leave me a comment if you have any requests. But other than that, I don't know. Eat a dick!
The